What's up, everybody? This is Donovan with Simple Productions, back at it again with another little video. So today we got another little install. It's kind of like just like the green truck I did the same thing to the green truck, but I didn't make a video for it. It ended up being a really shitty video. Didn't really show you guys how to do it and the process of it and things you can run into having issues doing this modification. It's just very little. It's really more common sense. But there's a few things I ran into when I was doing with the green truck, and it just made it a little bit easier. You know, if I knew exactly what I needed and stuff that didn't come with a kit that you would need. So this video kind of helps you get prepared to be able to do this and make sure you have everything right there and then, so you won't have to go through AutoZone and, you know, back and forth and getting everything you need when you can just get it, you know, beforehand, and that way everything's there ready to go and you can put it in your truck. So what we're doing today is another modification that has to do with the clear cab lights that's on top of the truck. Not the headlights. We're not doing headlights, not doing tail lights. We are actually doing the side marker lights for the dually bed, for the side of the dually bed. This one flickers off and on. The rears work. The driver's side orange does not work at all. So they need to be replaced. It's just annoying, and plus I don't like the orange. I don't like the red, you know, the lens. And what I did in my last truck was I did the clears front and rear. I put the white LED up front, and I put the red LED in the rear, because I seen a truck around town that's actually the same color as this, and I saw him do it. He has it on his truck. He has the clear lens, but he did white LED front and rear. It just kind of looks odd having the white in the rear along with all the red. It just looked really out of place. So that's the reason why I decided to go a different route. Just do the whites in the front, white LEDs in the front, since I had everything else in the front is white LED. Then do the red LED in the rear. It just kind of blended it, you know, the whole truck all like a little better than having white everywhere, and then, you know, having white in the rear where almost nothing is white in the rear except the license plate, you know, light. So we're doing that. It does take a two-person to do this. You'll see in a minute the reason why it takes two people. It does seem like something very simple you can do by yourself, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to do it by yourself. So try to get a buddy to help you out. It's not really like a lot of work. It's just someone needs to be up here. You'll see in a minute, like I said, you'll see up here, you don't need somebody underneath the truck holding the clip from spinning, while the person outside of the truck is using the screwdriver to put the screw in, you know, but you'll see. So let's get started and show you guys what they look like inside the box. I got all my, you know, wiring, all my connectors and such laid out. Let me show you guys what's inside this box. This is an AutoZone receipt. Kind of like another reason why this video kind of help you guys prepare yourself for what you really need beforehand you get them. I got two different sets. Just one comes with screws and one didn't come with screws, because these screws right here are not going to work. They're too short. They fit in there correctly, but they're too short. They won't go through the clip going through the light and such. So I bought these ones, which are a little bit cheaper, and they come with just the clips that you will need, and you'll be set to go. So this is what the lights look like. They're just clear lens with the gray surrounding work. Next thing in the box are the LEDs. So you know, as you see in the video and my lap, you know, as you guys know, I want to do all white LEDs. Well, they come with LEDs, but they come with two reds and two yellow / amber colors, or orange. All depends how you want to say it. But they do come with those. We're not going to use these except the reds. The reds I'm using on the rears. That way everything in the rear is red LED. Well, once I replace these, everything will be red LED, and the third brake light. That way it has a nice flow, and then everything in the front will be white LED. So the front of the fenders will be putting in these, which are super bright. These are the same bulbs that I use for the cab lights up top. So they're long lasting, and they're very bright. So that's what I'll be using for these. As you see, my last set, I still have the orange, and then I still have the white LEDs that came with the cab lights I didn't use because they're cheap LEDs. So we're gonna put those to the side. And this is the next step that's in the box is the actual wiring kit. These are the 194. So these are the wires. This converts these fender lights to a 194 bulb connector. Since right now it just has its own connector at Ford made or whatever, some bullshit like that. So you just cut those off and you splice these in. So yellow, or sorry, I don't know why I said yellow. Black is ground, of course, and the white is your power. So white hooks up to your red. I think that's the color that's on there. I can't remember. But black is ground and white is for your power. And just, you know, take it out, put the bulbs in the wires, go ahead and splice them in. Make sure the lights are off. That way it's not getting power to it. And just splice these in. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on this side and work our way around. We're going ahead and take these sides out, put the new ones in, and yeah, so it should turn out pretty good. Show you guys a little before and a little bit after of these lights, and show you at nighttime too, because these things are super bright. Definitely recommend these. They are a little pricey for some little lights, but you really just can't find these. By the way, these are from CP Addicts. I can't remember the exact brand of it, but CP Addicts that makes these lights. But there's definitely a big upgrade on the look if you're going for that whole clear lens look. So yeah, let's get started and see what they turn out like. So the first thing is that you want to take these lenses off. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this or a better way of doing this, but it seems at least be easy for me. Stick the screwdriver into the side here and be able to pull this lens out. This one's already been spliced open for, I'm guessing these are like newer type of LEDs, I guess. I don't know, but they don't work, so they're not that new. Just pull the LED out, and those are the screws I was talking about. So behind the screws are these little clips. Well, more than likely, if these have never been changed out, the clips are going to either break or they're already broken and just hanging on to dear life. So when you get these, you will need to put those clips that I was just showing you guys, the little clips with the screws. The screws are probably more likely not there. Actually, I already know the screws that come with the clips are not going to be long enough. Just kind of hope these screws right here are not, you know, rusted out or stripped out. If so, have some screws on you know, on hand that are long enough but not super long to where you have a bolt, you know, screw sitting in that far into your fender. This, you know, just, even though you're not gonna see it, but you know it's there. It's just half-assed done. Get some new screws. Just get new screw sets, and yeah, that way you can, you know, do it all right at once. These ones I already inspected them before I even got new screws, and they all seem to be pretty good. I just didn't really want to get bigger screws just in case it won't fit right. So just you know, just look at your lights real quick, take the lens off, make sure your screws are good, and then you can go out and buy new screws, unless, you know, they're not needed, of course. No need to waste money when you don't need to. So yeah, what we're gonna do is take these screws out, and I'll have to get underneath the truck, hold the little clip behind there while Cole's up here with the screwdriver, or I will be, who knows. Take the screwdriver and take the screws out. It'll take this whole lens out. These lenses are nice. I kind of want to keep these, but of course there's always got to be that one, and this one looks like ass. So we're just going to use the surrounding pieces that come with it, which are gray, which is still, you know, going to match the front cab lights, which isn't a big deal. I like the, you know, the chrome more, since that's the direction I'm going with, just white and chrome. But you know, you can only do so much. So we're gonna take those off and switch them out for new ones. Ah, shit. But what we do, when you actually take them off, it looks like the clips are pretty much stuck on there, just be on there for years and such. Yeah, that sounds good. So you don't have to have somebody underneath the truck holding the clips in the back. All you have to do is just pull the screw out, and you're gonna have to knock those. If they fall apart, you're gonna have to knock those out and put the new ones in. If they stay, you can reuse it if you want. You got those out. The clips are still in, so it looks like we can reuse the clips from this side at least. And we got the little surrounding piece out, so we're good now. Now look at this thing coming up. they used to. I got the 164, 184. I don't know what the bulb size is. I can't remember. But we got the plug hooked up here. I do recommend if you have heat shrink, use heat shrink. I don't have heat shrink. I completely forgot to grab the box of heat shrink. So, well, I have 2 boxes of heat shrink, but I forgot to grab the brand new one that has the right size. So all I'm gonna do is just electrical tape it. It's kind of the same thing. Actually, I like electrical tape actually a little better than heat shrink. Heat shrink still has a little bit of seeping to it. But tape, you can just put a little bit more layers on there, or even put heat shrink and then put electrical tape on each end of the heat shrink. That way, there's no moisture that can get in there easier. Anyways, so that's how you do it. So is white to red, black to black. Black to black, of course, is your negative, and the white to your red is your positive for your power. So we're gonna do that. So we got this done. So now what we're gonna do is just put the bulb in there. And before we put the lens, put it all back together, we're gonna put the bulb in there and test it out, make sure it works. We tested it and it seems to be working right. All the LEDs all the way around are working. So now we're ready to put the housing, the lens, everything we put back on. We'll actually put the housing on first, the screws, and then the lens will snap right on in. So let's go ahead and put it back together. We just got the surrounding piece in. It pretty much goes on the same way you take it off. So once you put the bulb in, you splice that in, put the bulb in, test it. You just put the surrounding piece over. You gotta take this lens off, like we did with the orange one. Take the lens off, put the surrounding piece over it, put the screws in on the clips, just line it up, bolt it, screw it down, tight, snug. The bulb connector on the back of the lens piece, and it just snaps right on in. So you put the light in there, turn it, and just snap it on in. So that looks a lot better. That's just that cleaner look. That I'm going with. I'm gonna shut that door real quick. With the cab lights being clear, everything's white LED except up here. I actually have a bad light somewhere. I can't remember which one. I think it's the driver's side is bad. But once I get all new lights, so this will be all clear as well. So then the whole entire truck will be just clear LEDs, including the rear tail lights. I'm going to be making an order. I'm not sure if I want to keep the red tint look to it. I'm thinking about getting the clears that has the the red little strip down the middle. You'll see you'll see the next one of the next videos of me installing the new taillights. So I want to just like clean, all white with the chrome and polish look to it. Just like simple and clean. That's what I like. It looks really good. So let's go ahead and move on to the back and get that one done. Try to just just go ahead and get these done and show you guys the after. Before and after, and show you guys the finished product. So you just put in the hole like so, and you spin it. You gotta use your belly fat, and we just snap it. Oh, snap it. All right. What the fuck? There we go. Look at that. You just gotta force it in. I should have spit on the tip first, and then it probably would have went in a little better. But anyways, there it is with the red. It don't look so bright at daytime, but trust me, it's very, very bright. It definitely, you can barely see the taillights. So video just really doesn't do too much justice. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit more. But so we got the front and the rear on the passenger side hooked up. So that's the white clear, and that's the red clear. So it just kind of makes it blend in a lot better. Nighttime will really show a big difference between them. And show you how bright they are. So yep, let's go ahead and finish it up. So we're all done here. So we got the passenger side. Passenger side front has the clear white. Passenger side rear has the red, or clear red. Same with the driver's side, of course, has the clear red. And the driver front has the clear white. That looks really good. It's just kind of clean look. So like it gives everything going towards that whole clear with white LED in the front. You know, once I change, get all new bulbs, everything will be all clear and all white. Same with the rear, but the rear, I'm trying to keep everything clear, but keeping with everything with red LEDs. So like the taillights will be all clear with all the red LEDs, except of course the reverse lights. Also got the, like I said on the last video, putting these in, those are white LEDs. So everything's coming together with the whole look that I'm going for. Just like how much I had the green truck, but of course being on a white truck now. Which I honestly think looks cleaner in my opinion. I need to put these lights away too before I get those get lost, because those are very useful. But yeah, I think it's the little things, but you guys really can't tell in daytime. So let's go ahead and switch it to nighttime and show you guys what everything looks like at nighttime with all the clear lens and the white LEDs and the red. Show you a little difference, the reason why I did the red LED in the back and why I suggest you guys to do that, do the same thing. Maybe I'll find a picture or a video of someone else doing the white in the back. To me, it just throws off the whole entire truck. But let's go ahead and switch it to nighttime and show you guys what they look like. So there it is with the at nighttime with the lights on. Everything nice, good look to it. You know, the inside being LED, the cab lights LED, side markers being LED. So look at that's very super bright. You know, it might not really show very well in the camera, but trust me, they're really bright. One thing I will say, when if you're doing white LED, it is kind of somewhat blinding for the mirrors. Not like a whole lot, but it kind of seems like it's always like someone's on your ass. The high beams are, because they really are bright. A bunch of bugs hanging around it, and that's what it looks like with the red LED in the back. That looks really good. But yeah, a lot of people, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have a little bit mixed feelings about, you know, putting the white in the front and the red in the back. You know, it might look a little odd, you know, from the side view of it. But I just think, you know, all you're going to see, don't mind that. I just put those on there. As you know, from my previous videos, you probably saw that one right there is giving me problems. So I'm going to have to have that get returned. But at least the one is still working, and that's super bright just by itself. But I'm looking at like the, you know, from everybody looking from the front of the truck and the back of the truck by itself, all, you know, looking at the front and rear at the same time, you know. Only time you see that's from the sides, but it don't look too bad. You know, it kind of gives that same flow. I think once I put like the actual white LED up there and, you know, a couple more lights here and there, probably if I do like the new mirror lights, those would be bright white LED as well. It'll have that nice flow that, you know, looks clean, you know. Once these are LED as well, those will look a lot better because it won't be as much red. It'll be just like the L, like U shape, you know, outline on the taillights. But I think it looked really good. I like the look. These things are awesome. They look really good at daytime. They look really good at nighttime, and it just gives that whole look that I'm going for. You know, of course, like I've been saying constantly, these will be replaced. It's just down the road once I get, because I'm not getting like ones you buy on the internet. Well, I'm buying them on the internet, but a guy builds custom headlights. I'm gonna have him build me a custom set of headlights. I'm not sure I'm gonna do just completely clear with the chrome or clear lens with color match white in the background of the light, because I'm doing a single projector. It's gonna be a set of 3-piece, because that's one piece, that's another piece, and that's the third piece. I'm gonna do a 2-piece headlight. So a 2-piece is gonna be, this whole piece right here is 1 piece, and this will be 1 piece, instead of the 3 separate pieces like they're doing right now. And I'm thinking about doing those a clear lens and then doing a white background. going from the front of the truck, it looks really, really good with all the white. And then plus when I get all that done, new bumper with the bumper lights will be, you know, white LED as well. It'll all have nice flow to it. And then slowly go to the red LEDs in the rear. It's just my opinion. I think it looks clean though, except for that light right there that turns off and on constantly. So be sure you guys hit up CP Addicts. Let them know that I sent you. That's who makes the clear side markers. They're really the only people that actually make them. There's a few extra other companies out there that sell CP Addicts products, but it's actually CP Addicts that really makes these side marker lights. So be sure to hit them up. Let them know I sent you. Get yourself a pair because they're definitely worth it. Little things, but makes a big impact on the look of the truck. So but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment down below what else you guys think I should get for the truck. As always, everything's down in the description down below. If you're looking for products that you know that's on my truck or on my previous truck that you would like to put in your truck, all the links down below. Might be able to find a cheaper price than you guys can. I just do my research until I find something cheap. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Comment down below, it really helps out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
It's a nut.
It's a nut.